Hi everybody and fellow gamers, this is Dalvin Just247. This is a video I'm going to make showing my Xbox 360 collection. Now I have a big selection of games, so I might just show the games I have, not get into details too much. I'll try to get into details for some games, but this video could end up being really long, so I'll try to make it quick. Yeah, here's my Xbox 360 controller, what can I say? System was released in 2005, and it was probably the best console ever made, made in history. I own 3 Xbox 360s, one which is defective, but some of my best gaming moments and multiplayer online moments were on the Xbox 360. So let's get this collection started. So Xbox 360 all the way, yeah. Alright. First we have Gears of War 1. This was one of my favorite games for the Xbox 360. I put countless hours into the multiplayer. It was such an innovative and fresh and groundbreaking game. The campaign was amazing, the online was amazing. I put days playing this. I sometimes even pulled all-nighters playing this in the summertime. So Gears of War 1, amazing game. One of Microsoft's best exclusives. I have here Gears of War 2 Limited Edition. And this was a great sequel. I'm pretty sure it's what we call a sequel, what comes afterwards. I'm not even too sure, but this Gears of War 2 was an amazing game. Came right after Gears of War 1. This was the first game that introduced a horde mode, and it was really fun to play. And the campaign was just amazing in this game, probably one of the best Gears of War campaigns ever. And this arguably could be the best Gears of War ever made. So here's Gears of War 2. This is my limited edition one. Gears of War 3. I had tons of fun in this game. I thought this was probably my favorite Gears of War. Campaign wasn't so good. It was all right. It looks like it was a little rushed or a little not that well developed. But online was the thing that bought me this game, that made me like it so much. The online was amazing in Gears of War 3. So yeah, here's Gears of War 3. Gears of War Judgment. This is probably my least favorite Gears of War. The campaign is amazing in this game, but the online's horrible, so this is Gears of War Judgment. Command and Conquer, one of my favorite RTS games. I was playing Command and Conquer since like 1995 on the PC, on Windows 94. And this is Command & Conquer Tiberium War. It's another great RTS game. Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath. Kane's Wrath. This came after the Tiberium Wars. And this was a great RTS game. Don't have the cover for this game, but this is Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, as you can see here. This was another great game for the Xbox 360, an amazing RTS game that they had. What can I say? Nothing but big praise for the Command & Conquer series. Lord of the Rings Conquest. Now, like I said, a lot of these games I haven't played yet because I like collecting games. I play most of them, but part of me likes collecting them also, so I'm a collector. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Amazing RPG game. This is probably one of the best games when it came out of all time. I mean, for its time, probably the best game out. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Homefront. Duke Nukem Forever. Now, a lot of people didn't like this game, but I thought it was pretty fun. It was pretty mature, childish. It was wacky, but it had a pretty good campaign. And the online wasn't so bad also, so I thought Duke Nukem Forever was alright. Here's Duke Nukem Forever. Unreal Tournament U. Batman Arkham City. This was the first Batman game I got. It's really hard, but it's a really fun game. It has an incredible campaign. When you fly as Batman, it's really fun. The physics in this game are good, and I thought this game was really amazing. I got stuck in it. I didn't beat it, but this is Batman Arkham City, as you can see right here. Rayman Origins, another game I have to my collection. And Skyrim. This is probably, I reviewed this game and remastered in my Xbox One collection, but this was probably one of the best RPGs ever made. Lots of quests to do in this game, lots of missions. It has mythical elements to it, like knights, elves, orcs, elves, like I said, the whole medieval stuff going on. So Skyrim is a really good game. Countless hours you can put into this game and you won't beat it. So there's lots to do. The Simpsons game. Now I picked this up recently and I had a lot of fun with it. I beat the game. It was really fun. It was really childish. It was wacky. I thought the campaign was really well made. And this is probably one of the better games I played for the Xbox 360 in a long time, the Simpsons game, and I beat this game. The last boss is incredibly hard when you're fighting God. That whole Guitar Hero thing, or that whole Dance Dance Revolution, that last mission is really hard. So yeah, this is the Simpsons game. Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventure. My first Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventure. First Lego game I picked up for my Xbox 360 or any console or system. I'm gonna probably start playing it soon. This should be a fun time. Alan Wake. Now, this is probably one of my most favorite games of all time. The campaign in this game is just amazing. It's a psychological thriller game. You get really into it. It's creepy. It's scary. Requires thinking. It's not the easiest game to beat. And yeah, it's a psychological action thriller, and what can I say, this is probably one of my most favorite games for the Xbox 360. I had so many good times playing this game when I got in 2010, and it was lots of fun. It was really challenging, and you really get into the story. So this is Alan Wake. You use like a flashlight as your weapon in this game, and you have to avoid the darkness, and there's all these creepers attacking you, so it's really innovative. Yeah, Alan Wake, just to show you here. BioShock. FIFA Street. FIFA Street 3 actually. Yeah, this is FIFA Street 3, I think. There you go. Soccer game. Football game, whatever you want to call it. Crackdown. I played Crackdown 2, but I didn't play the original Crackdown, so this is one game I've been meaning to play. I know you can go inside buildings in this game as opposed to Crackdown 2, but this is Crackdown. This was a great Microsoft exclusive at the time. Here's Crackdown 2. I played this game for a bit, but I got stuck in it, but it was really fun. I like the physics of the game, the jumping, the movement, the gun battles, the graphics. So Crackdown 2 is an amazing game, and I'll probably pick up Crackdown 3 for the Xbox One when it comes out. Just to show you Crackdown 2. Red Dead Redemption. It's like GTA, but like set in Western times. Really good game. Just to show you Red Dead Redemption 2. Prey. This is one of the first games I got for Xbox 360. I played a little bit of it, but I got stuck. But it's one of those thriller games also. Doom 3. You gotta love Doom. Really creepy game. Xbox Live Arcade Unplugged. It's mini games here, like puzzle games and challenging games and just even poker. So this is a compilation of like puzzle games and poker games and just silly mini games. So this is really fun. Xbox Live Unplugged, Arcade Unplugged. UEFA Euro 2008, another great soccer game. Rainbow Six Vegas. I had some fun in this game. It's a great shooter. Lost Planet, Extreme Condition. Darksiders, which I still have in its packaging. Battlefield Bad Company 2. This is one of the first Battlefields I ever played for the Xbox 360. It's a great strategic shooter game, a really good online game. And here's Battlefield 3. Now this is probably one of my most favorite Battlefield 3 Battlefield campaigns of all time. The online in this game was just amazing, and I had a really fun time with Battlefield 3. A really good game for Xbox 360. Viking. Top Spin 2. I think this is Top Spin 1 or 2. I don't know which one this is. It's either Top Spin 1 or 2, and I got this game for like $1 literally. It's a tennis game, so there's not too many tennis games on consoles right now, so this was really special. Just to quickly show you my wrestling collection here, I got these games for really cheap. All together maybe $10 or $12. Can't remember how much it was, but Raw vs. SmackDown 2007. Raw vs. SmackDown 2008. Sorry, the game is called SmackDown vs. Raw, yeah. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. So to show you again. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. And WWE 12. WWE 12. Now, I originally had, show you WWE 12 again here, quickly. Now, I originally had also WWE 13 for the Xbox 360, but with CM Punk on the cover. But I misplaced or lost that game somewhere. But I love wrestling games, and just to quickly speak on all these games, just showed you. I had many fun times playing wrestling games. I used to have SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and that was probably one of my most favorite games of all time. I traded it in. I made a mistake, but I like creating characters, winning championships, playing online, playing the story mode. So I had a lot of fun with WWE games, and wrestling games were one of my most favorite sport games to play on the Xbox 360. Ace Combat Assault Horizon. Great like pilot game, helicopter game where there's air battles and everything. I played this for a bit. It was pretty fun. Halo 3 now. Let's get into the Halo series. This was one of my favorite games for the Xbox 360. Halo 3 was amazing online. The campaign was amazing. The way they portrayed Master Chief in this game was amazing. The whole story was amazing. So Halo 3, much credit, one of my most favorite games for the Xbox 360. Really fun times with that. Halo 4. Now, I thought Halo 4 was alright. The campaign was amazing. I thought the online was not so good, but 343 actually didn't do a bad job with Halo 4, so I give them credit, and I actually enjoyed Halo 4 quite a bit, so this is Halo 4. Halo Reach. This has to be one of my most favorite Halo games of all time. I put like literally days into this game. Like I had a really high ranking. I think I was a moon emblem or something, and that means you play this game a shitload of times. So Halo Reach was this was the last game I think made by Bungie for Halo before 343 took over. But it was really fun. The campaign was good, and I enjoyed it online a lot. So yeah, Halo Reach, amazing game. Halo 3 ODST. I thought the campaign in this game was a little wacky. Like you didn't have enough ammunition to go around. You played as a soldier. You didn't play as Master Chief, and it was a really hard game. But I thought it wasn't so bad. But this is Halo 3 ODST. Not one of my favorite Halos, but it wasn't bad. Still okay game. Halo Combat Anniversary. This is Halo 1 remade for the Xbox 360, and they did a really good job with the graphic engines. You can switch from the Xbox original graphics to 360 graphics. So I give them much credit for this game. This was a pretty good game. Pretty good remake. Another good Halo game. FIFA Soccer 09 here I got. Here's FIFA Soccer 10. Now if I cut out in this video, I'm going to re-record myself finishing off where I left off, because my camera sometimes dies or cuts out after a certain time. So yeah. The Darkness. Now this is an amazing game. It's a really dark game. It's creepy. It's really wacky. It's a really innovative game. I played The Darkness quite a bit back in like 2007 for the Xbox 360, and this was a really good campaign game, and it's has a really good story, and like I said, it's really dark. It's really creepy. It's scary. So this is The Darkness. Darkness 2 right here. Haven't played this, but I will. Limited edition. Darkness 2. Aliens vs Predator. This is the most underrated game for the Xbox 360. It has an amazing campaign. You play as the Marines, the Predators, and the Aliens. The online was really good in this game. Not too many people played it, but it was popular at one point. And the thing that I'm most impressed about this game is the campaign. You get really into it, a lot of action, good story. So yeah, Aliens vs Predator, amazing game. Nothing but praise for this game. Condemned 2 Bloodshot, really horrific game, scary as hell. One of those horror games you played. It's pretty hard, so Condemned 2 Bloodshot. If you like those type of games, I recommend this. Forza Motorsport 2. I'm gonna say it's Forza. It's a great racing game. Another game I own for the 360. Forza Motorsport 3. This was the first Forza I put a lot of time into. It was really fun. I enjoy the cars in the game, the tracks, the way the gameplay was structured. So it's a really good racing game, Forza 3. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you my Forza Motorsport 2. I got this used. As you can see right here, it's signed by someone. I'm not too sure. It's like right here, signed by someone. It could be a NASCAR driver or professional driver, but I got this game for like $3 or $4, and it came with a signature, so someone famous must have signed this. Forza Horizon. Arcade game. It's an arcade type of style racing game. It takes outdoors. There's dynamic weather in this game, so it's really good. Forza Horizon. Here we go. And now I bought this game and sold it and rebought it, so it's still in its packaging. So I bought this game twice. But this is Forza Motorsport 4, and this was an amazing Forza. Every year Forza continues to top itself, in my opinion. They always find a way to outdo each other. But at the time, this was the best racing game ever. And yeah, it's Forza, what can I say? Xbox has the best franchise when it comes to driving games. South Park, The Stick of Truth. Now, I played this for a little bit. I played South Park games for the Xbox 360. I mean, for the N64. For the PlayStation, I played some South Park games. But this game is like it's kind of like an episode of South Park. It's like a MMO. It's an MMO game, or I'm pretty sure it is, or like an RPG game. But it's like I pretty much sum it up as one big episode of South Park, but it's really fun. I found it kind of hard, but I didn't get too into it. But I played it for quite a bit, for a little bit of time. A South Park Stick of Truth. Borderlands. We all got like Borderlands, crazy weapons, characters, enemies to fight. So Borderlands, amazing game. Platinum. This is the platinum hits I got for it. GTA 5. We all know what GTA is. Great game. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. This is like an expansion to Grand Theft Auto 5. Sorry, just looking at the game here. I showed GTA 6, I think, or yeah, I think this is Grand Theft Auto 5 or 6. I'm not too sure. This is with Niko Bellic when you play as that Serbian convict or whatever. So this is another great game, a GTA game. Turok. We all know what Turok is. It's like a game where you fight dinosaurs and you have weapons and you're in the wilderness. You're fighting ferocious dinosaurs and creatures. You're like a hunter or whatever. It's survival. So this is Turok. Great game. The Ghost Recon trilogy I got here, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, and Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 all into one game. I was really big on the Ghost Recon series back on the original Xbox days, so this is a great shooter game, has a great campaign, and it had pretty good online, so it's like a 3-in-1 game. Ghost Recon trilogy. Splinter Cell Conviction, not the greatest Splinter Cell, but still fun. Splinter Cell Conviction. Assassin's Creed Revelations. Resident Evil 5. I have a special case here. You can see the games right here. If you like Resident Evil, this is not a bad one for the Xbox 360. Resident Evil 5. Quake 4. LA Noire. You play as a detective in this game, solving crime, hitting buttons, mashing buttons, so it's pretty fun. Brothers in Arms Hell Highway. This is a great World War II game. Brothers in Arms produced really good games for original Xbox. A great World War II game. A great campaign. And a decent multiplayer also. So yeah, much credit to Brothers in Arms. Really underrated World War II series type of game. Now I got this like really cheap, like $5. This is the original Titanfall, the Xbox 360 Titanfall. I first got Titanfall for the Xbox One, but I picked it up for Xbox 360 just to see how it looked like and how it played, and it wasn't so bad. Very similar to the original Titanfall for Xbox One, except the graphics weren't as good. The gameplay was a little different, just slightly different. But this is Titanfall, so this is a great Xbox 360 game. I have here Call of Duty 2 for the Xbox 360. This was a really good Call of Duty game, one of the first ones for Xbox 360, a World War II game. Got awards, even ratings for being the best shooter on the Xbox 360. This is Call of Duty 2. Call of Duty, hold up, I think I got mixed up here. Here we go. Here's Call of Duty 3, another platinum hits. Another great World War II game for the Xbox 360. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. The first Modern Warfare for the Xbox 360. Now, this was Game of the Year, I believe. And I picked this game up in 2008 or 9, I can't remember, and I played it so much. The online was amazing. This was the first Call of Duty that it wasn't World War II based. It was more futuristic, and yeah, this was probably one of the best Call of Duties ever made. Or I think the campaign. This is the best Call of Duty campaign ever made. Maybe not the online, but Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, amazing game. What can I say? One of the best Call of Duties, if not on top of there. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, had a lot of fun in this. I thought this was the best online Call of Duty ever made. You had so many perks and abilities, and the maps are really good, and the gameplay was really smooth online. And I had so much fun with Modern Warfare 2, amazing Call of Duty game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now this was a really good Call of Duty game. Not one of the best, but the campaign was decent and the online was alright. I thought it wasn't so bad, but this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Still a decent COD game. Call of Duty World at War. Now this was the first game that introduced zombies, I believe. It was a World War II game. The campaign in this game is just amazing. You play in a hard difficulty, almost impossible to beat. The campaign was really well made in this game, and like I said, the online wasn't so bad, but this is a really good Call of Duty World at War, and I had lots of fun with this game. This is a special case I have of Call of Duty Black Ops. The original Black Ops is a special edition. So yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops was an amazing game. Probably one of my favorite of all time Call of Duties in terms of online and campaign mixed. It was really good, and it was really underrated. A lot of people didn't like this game, but they realized over time how good it was with all the newer Call of Duties being released and how you compare it to them. But this was a really good Call of Duty, and the zombies was fun. This is probably my favorite zombies of all time, and a really great online experience. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, it was alright, it wasn't so bad. Not the best, not the worst, but a good Call of Duty game. Just show you here. I'm going to show you my NHL series, NHL 07 I have right here. NHL 08. This was the best. Hi again, sorry my camera cut off. I was talking about NHL 08 just before my camera cut off. Here it is right here. Like I said, this was probably one of my most favorite NHL games for the Xbox 360. This was the first good NHL sports game for the Xbox 360 generation, for that console era. So yeah, NHL 08, I had so much fun. And the thing about this game that was special was you could play as a player's ability, like how fast they were, what kind of techniques they did, or how they moved, or what their strengths were. This was the first game that emphasized that. So this is NHL 08. NHL 09. NHL 10. NHL 11. Now this was a really special NHL game for me. You see here Jonathan Toews on the cover. This was around a time when the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup after in 2010, and this was one of the best hockey games ever made. It was really realistic. They added such amazing features to this game to make it even more realistic. I think this was the first game that sticks could break. You could break sticks. I'm not too sure. It was either that or NHL 13. But this was an amazing NHL game, and I really loved playing hockey because I'm a big fan of hockey. And I collect almost every NHL game that comes out every year. So yeah, NHL 11. NHL 12, right here. NHL 13. Claude Giroux on the cover. This was a really good NHL game. I put quite a time into this, playing this online. On my old account at least. And my final game for my Xbox 360 collection, NHL 2014. You can see right here, NHL 2014. And yeah, that's my Xbox 360 collection. Like I said, a lot of these games I recently picked up for dirt cheap because the Xbox One and PS4 have been out for a while, and this is last gen console games, whatever you want to call it. And the Xbox 360 was a really special system for me. I had so much fun. I had so much fun with it. It was really good online. Has like thousands and thousands of pawn games. Great exclusives like Gears of War, Halo. COD was the best running game. COD ran best on the Xbox 360, and it was just a really good socializing experience. You know, I made some contacts over there, some friends through online, and yeah, what can I say? The Xbox 360, it's been about 12 years or 13 years since it got released, and it's amazing how the system is aging, but it's still very popular. Still, lots of people play it. They don't produce the Xbox 360 anymore, but you can still buy them if you can find them in some stores. But yeah, this is my Xbox 360 game collection. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe if you can, and thanks a lot. And just to add in a quick note, I'd like to give a shout out to Zach D on YouTube. On his YouTube channel, he does music reviews, gaming reviews, album reviews, a lot of similar stuff to mine. He has a really good channel, so big shout out to Zach D, and I'll give a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. Thanks.